I thought I couldn't be more careful than to write them myself. So I wrote this one, and I'm not going to tell you what it's about. I hope you'll find out. It's called Thank You. I once knew a young girl, as pretty as could be. She often shared a drink with me, a good old cup of Yorkshire tea. On Saturdays, she was different. She went round all the pubs, and after she had been to them, she finished at the clubs. She always looked at beauty. Her clothes were smart and clean. The smile she gave to others looked sweet and so serene. She went right up to all the men, even though she didn't know, and asked them all a question. As to each one she did go. I was told no one refused her, as into their pockets they did dip. The coins they found they gave her, with a smile upon their lip. The next day she had altered, standing on a corner of the street. As she stood, her feet were tapping, as she waited for the beat. Then suddenly there was movement from those that were around, as they stood and listened to that increasing sound. The men blew cornets, trumpets. As they moved, we saw them gleam. Then the ladies joined in singing as they hit their tambourine. I stood and watched and wanted to join them in their dream, but most of all I wanted to play on the tambourine. I thought it would never happen, but years later the dream came true when I read some monologues to try to entertain a few. They had been taken there, and with good fresh food being fed, by a bunch of lovely people who acted what they said. They helped others, did these good folk. With all the collected cash, they helped and fed the lonely with sausages and mash. They ended their weekly meeting with some prayers and then a hymn, and their tambourines were beating. But this time I joined in. Years ago, Mervyn, my husband, used to say that whilst doing his national service and from home was far away, the Salvation Army helped to save his day. They'll try to find your loved ones if from them you've parted. The work they do is endless, never stopping once they've started. Let us thank the Salvation Army for everything that they do, and especially for my childhood dream. At last I played the tambourine.